Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Snake Skills, and I'm back here with, almost dropped the camera. I'm back here with another video today, and today I'm going to show you how to properly handle a snake. Okay, and I'm also going to feed my lizard too, because you guys want to watch that. But I'm going to show you guys how to properly handle a snake. There's many different ways to handle snakes. There's many different ways I hear not to handle snakes. There's also many other ways I hear how you should handle a snake. I'm going to show you the rumors, the lies, and everything else. So, let's get started. So, the person that will be helping me today is my corn snake. Now, let's start off with something like that would be a very nippy snake or something like that. So, he is indeed a very nippy snake. I'm going to be using a stick today. Usually, you should use a snake hook, but I don't agree with snake hooks. My reasoning being is because you have a very cold piece of metal and you're waking up your snake, or you're disturbing your snake from basking, and you're putting a cold piece of metal on it. Now, I get people handling venomous snakes. You want to be able to contain them, and the coldness is going to make them calm down. But I don't agree with snake hooks one bit. So that's why you're not going to see me use a snake hook. I'm going to use my stick because also it's what they have in their tanks. So them feeling a texture that they are familiar with is also going to make them feel safe. So let's get into it. So this corn snake has bit me once or twice. So say they're nippy snakes like he is. We're going to use a nippy snake for our example today. So he just like shot out of his enclosure. Oh my god, I wish you guys could have saw how fast he just shot out of that enclosure. Like, it was like insane. But so there's two ways you can handle a snake. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick them up, put the stick gently under here, hold them behind the cloaca. Okay, now you're holding the snake just like this. Oh, okay. Or we can jump and try to bite me. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to jump and bite me. So you see, look, see, he's lunging. Holding the snake just like this, you're going to have plenty of room to, to hold the snake. You're going to have plenty of room to, excuse me, to maneuver. All right, there we go. See, he's all wrapped up. He's comfortable now. Letting him sit, he's comfortable. He's now he just wants, he's at the point where he just wants to cruise on the stick and explore. So he keeps lunging and hissing and jumping. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Okay. The thing that upsets me the most when people are handling snakes is when they jump and grab them behind the head. Like when they do this. And like grab them all roughly like this, and they start manhandling like these tiny little baby snakes, and they hold them like that. This snake is perfectly fine sitting like this. He's comfortable. He's not musking whatsoever. Musking is also pooping. He's not fighting with me one bit. He's not trying to bite. He is perfectly comfortable right now with me holding him just like this. And he's actually loving it because he's right up here next to his heat lamp. So, of course, he's going to love that. But so he is doing perfectly fine with me sitting like this, and he's probably ready to be fed. He is due to eat soon. But look at that. He is doing awesome. He's a great snake. I would highly suggest the corn snake to someone as a beginner pet. If you're going to want something that's going to be hyper, and that's going to be a show snake, but you're going to get bit a lot. I've been bit, I don't know how many times. He's biting me right now, actually. He just bit me. But really dope snake. If you want something that you can keep in a tank, but you can't handle very much, I would suggest a corn snake, aka a rat snake. Because corn snakes and rat snakes are literally the exact same thing. I don't care what you hear people say. No. They're the exact same thing. Corn snakes are just the more colorful version of a rat snake. Okay, so that's how you properly hold one. I hate it when you see people grab them by the back of the heads or pin their heads with the hooks and stuff. Now, venomous, I can understand. You're going to want to roughhouse a venomous snake to keep it from biting you, harming you, or something along those lines. But that snake, as small as it is, I don't see any need why you need to jump and grab it by the back of the head. There's no need to. He did not try to bite me but twice, and he was perfectly fine once I got him to calm down and stuff. And yeah, he was perfectly 100% content once I picked him up behind the cloaca, held him on the stick, perfectly 100% fine, wasn't musking, bit me only twice. I take that as kind of a win-win. So now, with a bigger snake, this is where it gets tricky. Now, I'm going to pull my bigger snake out over there. So if you guys want to watch how I pull her out. Ready? Here we go. This is my... Oh, God. What did I slip on? Ferret toys. Let's get the ferret cage back so you guys can hear. Okay. This is my ball python. This snake is probably 20 times the size of my corn snake and has 10 times of a harder bite. This snake, I don't even need the stick for it. I can literally pick this snake up 100% fine. I have the snake in my hand. Keep the stick out too. I really don't even need it for a ball python because they're that chill. Like, look. Does that snake look like it wants to eat me? Look, it likes me. What snake is that friendly to where it comes up and looks at my face? No, I'm telling you, if this snake was that aggressive and ball pythons are that mean and this snake wanted to bite me, she probably would have done it already. She probably would have done it the second I put my hand in the cage. If she's that aggressive, that mean, that she just wants to bite me, that's all snakes want to do, or just bite. No. If this snake wanted to bite me, she would have done it a long time ago. I've never been bitten by the snake, never had it jump at me, never had it strike. Jumping, striking, same exact thing. Never had it even hiss at me yet. It has never even hissed. And people, when they're holding their ball pythons, they hear them make a and they think it's a hiss. The snake's hissing, get rid of it. No, it's actually just them communicating with you. That's how they communicate in the wild with one another. When a male is looking for a mate, they slither and they go like that, and they're looking for another python. So if you're going to breed and you hear like that coming from the cage, that's the male calling out to the female saying that he's here. And so don't go separating them thinking that your male's going to attack the female or your female's going to attack the male because you hear that. That's just them communicating, saying hello, and all that. So like if you're holding your snake like this and it gets close to your ear and you start hearing it going, it's just communicating it with you. It's not hissing at you, whatever. It's not, period. It's just literally talking, communicating. That's it. And I mean, this snake is so chill. Puppy dog tame. Like, tame. I don't know why she's doing that. But she is puppy dog tame. Like, now, if I didn't trust a snake, would I let it sit like this? No. Look, puppy dog tame. Not even head shy, one bit. Doesn't care if I touch its head. Not tail shy. Look at that. Snake is gorgeous. Look at that cute face. And see all those little holes? Those are heat-sinking pits. If the camera would focus. See those? Heat-sinking pits. That did not hurt her, whatever. I wasn't even holding any pressure. I'm literally just holding her. Heat-sinking pits. Right there on the side of her face. Those are heat-sinking pits. And so what that is, that's why when you get a ball python, the person that you're getting it from, or if you did your research properly, you would know that that's why they want their meals warm or hot. Because That's how they pick it up in the wild. They run off body temperature. So she knows it's me because she's reading my body temperature. She knows that I'm too big for her, so she's not even going to try to eat me. She's not even going to think I'm prey. Now, they hunt off of scent and heat. Now, if they smell it, they can't find it without using it with their heat. So what they do is they smell it out, then they track it with those heat-sinking pits. And then what you do is that's why you always see them holding their head up, sniffing, because they know, hey, it's in this general direction. And they're going to use those heat-sinking pits over the top of their lip to track it down and eat it. That's why you should always use feeding tongs. Because if I'm holding the mouse by the tail, it's going to pick up all of this, and it's going to say, that's the mouse. And then it's going to start aiming. And you can tell when a snake's about to strike because they start flicking their tail like that. They start flicking their tail. And you need to basically always use tongs because it could pick your finger up and grab onto your finger. And when it's in food mode and it grabs like that, it's going to it's going to wrap your finger or your hand, and then it's going to think your hand is its meal. So that's why you always should use feeding tongs and keep them a little bit cooler. Like mine. Mine sit over here next to the fish tank, so it's cool like the water is. So that way it's not thinking that the tong is food.
Hello.
I don't know.
Sorry, guys,
I'm
you had to
lost,
check
guys.
on the ferrets and on you.
Okay, so let's put the snake up now. Move.
I'm a penguin.
So we'll just take the snake. Oops. The snake back in here. Love her enclosure. It's one of my favorite enclosures I've ever built, I think. Love her enclosure. Looks freaking awesome. Give you guys a closer look at it here. She's got her nice big hide here. I need to get her another hide for over there because it's just really bland over there. But she's got her big hide over here. She had two. When I first got her, she had that cave hide back there. And then one's about that size. Just a little bit bigger than that one. But she had that big log. Actually, it was this one, actually. This big log when I first got her. And she had the cave that's now inside the gecko enclosure. And that way she had two hides if she wanted to. That was her hot hide. This one was her hot hide because it stayed nice and warm. And then that was her cool hide because it's open from both sides. But I need to get her a bigger one for over there. And then I don't know where her water dish is going to go. I think her water dish is going to be moved up here. And she's going to get another hide over there somewhere. So her water dish might have to go in the center of the enclosure. And I'll have to do some rigging of her lights and stuff. But, yeah. And then, yeah. So, that's the difference of how you can handle nippier snakes and then non-nippy snakes. So, yeah. But now, since we're off the subject of how to hold a snake, let's feed the leopard gecko. So, my gecko's just eating mealworms right here. So you can see where they've been crawling everywhere. But I've just got a plate here, and I laid these out previously so they'd all start moving around and stuff. But I just laid them out on a little paper plate. Yeah, paper plates work awesome for holding these guys until you're ready to feed them. But let's try to zoom in over there so you guys can get a good freaking view on my gecko's cave. Zoom out just a tad so you guys can still see pretty good. So he probably will shoot out of that tank, out of that hide to grab his dinner. So he ate a few of these earlier too, so he might not want to eat. But I hope he'll at least take one or two for you guys. Gecko, hello. And he did go off eating. Oh, there he is. You guys see him? He did go off eating for a while, so if he looks thin, that's why. Oh, get him. He got him. Good boy, Gecko. That's that thing that you're seeing right there. That's his thermometer. It's supposed to be stood up, but I think he knocked it over because he likes to climb on it. Let's see. Let's find him another mealworm here that's alive and not dead. It's dead. 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 Alive. Nope. Dead. Dead. He's getting this one. Hey. Come on, Jake. Come on. Take it. Come on. So he is trained. Get it. Good boy. Oh, why'd you spit it? Got it? Come on. Take it. There you go. Chew it up. Look at that gecko. That's a happy gecko. Alright, we'll give him 1 or 2 more. Seems like he's getting pretty full. Because if he was really hungry, he could eat these so fast. Oops, I dropped your meal. Here, hey. He is trained, or not 100% yet, but I'm working with him to where, yeah, I think he's full. So we'll leave that one there. He seems like he's full. So yeah, he basically just told me, hey, I'm full. Leave me the hell alone. So I left him alone. Oh, and let's feed the beta, too. You guys want to feed the beta? I know. I gotta clean it. Chill. And that algae, I like to leave algae. There is a snail. I've caught snails from outside. Like aquatic snails from the creek. And then I put them in quarantine just to make sure that there was nothing wrong with them. And then I treated them with antibiotics and stuff. But anyways. And look. They've made like the dopest impressions all over this algae. So I really don't ever have to clean the tank. So this is what I feed. API show beta food. We'll reach in there, grab a few flakes. I don't know if you guys can see him. Where is he at? We gotta find him. Where'd he go? Is that him? There he is. Look at that. Look at that fish. Here he comes. Kind of lift the light up. Move the light over a little bit. Let me move this algae out the way. Snails, y'all aren't doing a very good job. I need to get a Pleco. But he ate. I don't know if you guys saw it or not because my camera sucks. But I like to leave the algae because if you look up where betas live in the wild, they don't have fancy, always clean aquariums. I like to give them a little bit of that look so they feel like they're in their natural habitat. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.